I'm back with a 111 trade, and this time I'm going to walk you through how I find these opportunities. The scanner that I use will then go into the charts, will then go into OptionsStrat and look at how I create all of these opportunities. And so you can learn how to do that too. And again, if you guys are brand new or want to get Option Samurai, it's the first link inside the description. You get a 2-week free trial. And the key thing about Option Samurai is that it's so flexible in terms of what it is. And I am creating a dedicated video series on why I picked the filters that I picked and all these good things, how I find weekly trades and my usual 45 to 65 day trades, all these good things. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And let's get into the meat of the video. So this is my customized naked call scanner. And what this is looking at here is trying to find opportunities for the February cycle. Now, the February cycle is 63 days away. And if you guys are new, I like to sell options 45 to 60 days out, which is always on the monthly cycle. Now, January monthly cycle is about, I think, 39, 20, 29 days away. So the next step, if I'm looking for a new opportunity, especially with the 111 trade, I'm looking into the February cycle. Now, so I've selected February the 20th, which is the monthly cycle. And what I'm doing is I'm finding opportunities that are out on the money by 40% and show me the best opportunities by premium. And then we can also sort by return as a secondary column if we want to. So I want to find opportunities where I'm at least making 5% plus a month in terms of the capital I'm deploying. And you can see a lot of these annualized returns of these opportunities are in the double digits, which is awesome. And you can see here on Friday that most of these stocks were up 5, 6, 10% plus. And those are the days of where I want to be selling naked calls on really big up days. Similar to when you sell puts, you want to sell those on down days as well. Not to say that you can't sell puts on down days. Say, for example, Tesla comes up on the scanner. It's not the best return, as you can see, compared to what's available. And the IVR is quite low as well. So what I'm saying to you is that this scanner does all that heavy lifting for you if you get your criteria correct. And again, like I said, I'll be doing a separate video on this to do that. So as you can see, that there are a number of opportunities out here. And the top one on there is LITE, which again is up 10% on the Friday, has an IV rank of 75. You can go 45% out the money. Has a 90% chance of this naked call expiring worthless. You're going to get $15 credit. And this is on the bid. So you've got to remember, this is on the conservative side. So it's not over the mid price. So you're probably going to get $18, $19 because there's quite a bit widespread. It's got a $1.70 spread on it. So you'll probably get more than the $15. 8% return, nearly 50% annualized return on this trade. And again, we like to manage at 21 DTE or max profit out at 50%. So again, this is a good, decent opportunity. And what's the price? The price is $5.40. So even though light's not the one that we're talking about today, but just to show you here, $5.40 is all the way up here. And again, it's been on a massive tear and it's had a decent update nearly back up to all-time highs. But you're quite way out the money on this one. But the reason why I didn't do LIT is because I already have a number of calls already out there inside the market at various different expiration dates and strike prices. I didn't want to get too short on LITE because I've got a lot of them out there. So the stock that I've done it on is SanDisk, which was third on this list. And I've been trading SanDisk now since late October, and it's been a really good stock for me. And just to show you what the kind of chart looks like, it's very similar to LITE. Had this massive upward turn, it's had a massive pullback, and I've been selling calls all the way down here. And now it's testing its previous high. It's in this range. Will it break out and go to the upside, or will it reverse back down here? So who knows what it is? I'm not here to make that calculation. What I'm here to do is find opportunities in the market where I can make money. Now, one thing about Option Samurai and with some of these stocks, they have an NA on the IV rank. I'm not really sure why, if I'm really honest with you, but I do know it's high volatility when I check Interactive Brokers or I check Chasey Trade. It's got pretty high IV, trust me. And again, we're 43% out the money, 23 delta, 4x on the ATR, which kind of measures how the range of the bar compared to where it is in your strike price. So the average range of the movement is 4x greater than where your strike price is. So again, it's got a very big range, similar to all of these stocks, really. Probability, again, the 87-90% range, which a lot of these are, picking up $9.20 in the worst case scenario, 7% return, 42% annualized. Absolutely brilliant. It's a bit more of a wider spread, as you can see, than LITE. And these are some other things that I've got there in terms of option volume and all this stuff. So again, if you compare LITE's option volume, which is still pretty decent because I've got above 5,000, SanDisk has 34,000, so it's more liquid than LITE. So this is the one that I've gone with. We've gone through the kind of stock price where it is. You can see it was up 8.27% on the day. So it was close to the highs. The highs were 243. It closed at 237. So what's that? $6 odd below on a $200 stock. Nothing really that different, but again, touching up these highs. Now, again, I've got a bearish thesis on this. I love trading the volatility on the upside recently, especially like a stock that's done this, then done this. Then it, again, has to go up and push up to these new highs. And again, I'm not planning on holding this all the way up to February. I'm looking to manage my position at 21 DTE. But what I've done, let me just go back to just confirm what this is here. This is at the 340, so that's where my short call is here, the 340 strike. So what I've done, I've constructed this in OptionsStrat. And again, you can get OptionsStrat. It's free. You can get some of the features that I'm showing here may not be available on the free plan. But again, you can visually construct trades using OptionsStrat. The link is down below. And what we have got the classic 111, again, similar to my HUT video when I did that one on the upside. The difference here is that I've got a $30 wide spread, but traditionally I normally do a $5 or a maximum $10. And this just shows the volatility in this option. I've got a $30 wide spread. So if it does go against me rather, I do have that big barrier to tamer the P&L volatility that will happen if this option goes against me. And secondly, I will start to make profits faster because of the $30 wide debit spread. So you can see here we are way out the money as it currently stands. SanDisk is trading at 237. My short call's at 340. Again, the max profit I can make is the net credit of 450 plus the $30 wide spread, so 3,450. I won't make the max profit, but I could make $1,000, right? Depending on what happens and how the price moves between now and 21 DTE. And you can see that here of 21 DTE is going to be around this area here. So again, even if we're up 15%, right, the max I can make in this range is around $600, so $200-ish more than where we currently are. So that's kind of where my sweet spot is. Again, if the stock goes down, I'll make my 450, but the move can still go up by another 15%, and I can still be in a good place with this overall trade. Chance of profit, 88%. My break even's at 60%. So again, if I go back to here, when we did the scan, it's at 43 if I just sold this naked. But with that debit spread as well, it's added an extra like 10 odd points onto the break even. Therefore, SanDisk has to go up 60% before I get into trouble on this trade. Now, I am down. I pretty much opened it near the close of the day, so I am pretty much flat on this overall position. And again, I've got a lot of leeway to the upside here before I get into any different challenges here. So hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'll keep you posted on this trade. And secondly, if you guys want my full 111 guide with all my videos on this to support this, again, the link is down below for the 111 trading strategy to really understand what it is. And if you guys want to book a one-on-one session to understand more about the 111, if you've got any questions about options trading in general, you can book that. It's absolutely free. I'd be happy to speak to you, and I should see you guys in the next video.